Andy, was that a straightforward decision to bring in Peter and Robbie to the team?
Yeah, really. I thought they did pretty well when they came off the bench. Tough call on both of them last week. 5 majors as far as selection was concerned back then, and I thought they was outstanding all week, and that rolled over into the performance as well.
And Dave Kilcoyne has he been able to train fully, or what's the situation?
No, he's going through his HIA protocol. He's fine at this moment in time. There's a couple of days that he needs to get through, so we'll see how he goes. Jack McGrath's on standby there.
Okay, so there's a question mark still over him, is that?
Yeah.
Is that tricky about naming your team early in the week when you?
Well, no, not really, because we train anyway, you know. And David Kilcoyne is part of all the reviews and the walkthroughs, etc. And so he's in a good place to come off the bench.
And what have you liked about Max Deegan this season? What makes him ready for next week?
I think he's got all the attributes of a great back rower. You know, you go into the unknown a little bit with Test match rugby, but we feel he's ready. His ball playing abilities, his spatial awareness coming onto the ball and using his footwork, and he's got nice soft hands at the same time, and he's got good leg drive in his carry. He's a great all-round footballer, and we feel he's going to add something to our dimension, especially in attack when he comes off the bench.
Was Allison available? Are there any other injuries?
No, Will unfortunately still got a calf injury, so he wouldn't be available for this week.
What's the difference between Kilcoyne possibly being available and Caelan Darcy not?
Caelan's had a bit of a knock previously this year. He's a young boy, and I think we do the right thing by young kids and make sure that they recover properly. And yeah, he's in good spirits. He's in good spirits. But as far as Kilcoyne's concerned, he was bright as a button straight after the game, and he's in fine form.
Does it change your thinking, or has Caelan been told get ready for Twickenham, or because obviously bringing him in at number 8 did change the dynamic of your
Yeah,
team?
well, we'll see. You know, he's with us all week. He's going through his protocol, and he'll get a bit of a rest over the weekend, and then we'll take it from there.
Did the injuries impact on other kind of close selections, scrum half, wherever? You know, did it change your thinking?
It all comes into the pot. It all comes into the pot. You know, we don't just mull for 10 minutes. You know, it comes. Selection always has its ups and downs with the injury situation along the way. But I think we've got a good team. I think we've got a bit of continuity there. I think it's the right team to play against Wales. It's the right team to represent our group. And yeah, there's a few things that we're pleased with from the weekend. There's a few things that we need to do better. The lads have been really honest and open, and they're driving the feedback. And there's a few things that we need to fix, but a few things that we need to build on as well.
What are the things that you've kind of been working on specifically that you want to fix?
Well, I suppose that there's 2 boys that are coming later on. They'll probably tell you. We get some honest feedback in all sorts of areas, in all sorts of different positions, and they tend to match up pretty well, really. We thought defensively we was really good at times, but consistently we felt we gave them yards a few times. Especially at the start of the match, we lost a few collisions. We can be better there. Our set piece, there's an honest and open forum there, and the boys are looking forward to this week as far as set piece is concerned. Our attack, we became a bit clunky at times, and Scotland had a lot to say about that. They really messed up our ball, and everyone wants to play off quick ball. But at times on attack, I thought we created some real good opportunities. Did we see them all? Probably not all of them. So there's some opportunities that went wasted there. So there's been a fair reflection, and it's been a good couple of days as far as reviewing and getting out on the field today. And, yeah, it's been a good couple of days, and we're looking forward to this weekend already.
What about Wales? Were you impressed with them?
Yeah, I thought they were great. It's a little bit of what we saw against the Barbarians game. So that's the second game together. I'm sure they appreciate that. Yeah, I think everyone's getting carried away with, the wide, expansive game that they play, and it's great to watch. I think they're doing it really well. But the same old traditions of Welsh rugby that we've seen over the last 10 years under Warren is still there, and rightly so. The kicking game's excellent. The kick chase is good. The line speed's good. The width across the field defensively is pretty good. They're pretty clinical in the opposition 22, and yeah, they're a threat carrying the ball as well. And if you throw in to that pot some great individual players, they're a great team.
Andy, for you, does continuity come at the expense of creativity, or will the message be more creative this weekend?
No, I thought we just need to see the opportunities. I think if we win a few more collisions and a bit more accurate winning the race to the breakdown, I think the creative side will come a little bit more. Sometimes I thought we was too creative. Sometimes decision making was a little bit too expansive sometimes, but that's all work in progress. Those type of things, they do take time. I'm sure that you saw little bits of glimpses of parts of it, but we'll get better.
What is the collective confidence like, and is it where it needs to be with Wales coming here this weekend?
It's actually great, believe it or not. It is actually great because, what a position to be in. We've won our first game at home. Some good, some fix-ups. Scotland, I don't think people are giving them the credit that they deserve. I've not seen Scotland play like that for a long time. They were ferocious in all sorts of contact within the game. I thought the set piece was absolutely excellent. They'd be deeply disappointed, I would have thought, because they threw everything at us in that game. So they've a lot to do with it. And we've got to manage that type of situation better as well, and we will do this weekend.
Do you think Scotland, it did seem, Andy, I know you say work in progress, at times the Irish team felt it hard to maybe deal with the Scottish aggression. Is that something Wales could be even tougher?
Well, we'll see. Again, hats off to Scotland. I haven't seen them throw themselves into contact like that for a long time. We knew it was going to be ferocious, and why? Because they weren't happy with what happened in the World Cup, and they went out a little bit earlier than us, and obviously they had a bit of upset during the week. There was backs against the walls, and they threw absolutely everything at us, and fair play to them for doing that. That was a proper test match. It was attritional. It was a bit stop-start, but it was a proper attritional game, and it was a proper test match that needed winning, and thankfully we came out on the right side.
So you think maybe bruised egos within the Irish team when they want to go and prove themselves?
Well, I don't think their egos are bruised. They can't wait to get back on the field. Training today was quick. It was intense. It was ferocious. It had a few things to fix as well, and we'll make sure that we do that on Thursday. We're in a good place. We're brimming, ready for what we know is going to be a really, really tough game. We know that Wales are Grand Slam champions and semi-finalists at the World Cup, and rightly so. They're being talked up as a great team. So we know what's coming this week, but we get excited by that as well.
Sometimes Wales are perceived as maybe the players can channel all their emotion through their national teams if they don't get that out with their clubs. Is there any way Ireland can match up to that? Obviously, they're very proud to play for their country, but sometimes they be outmatched in that sector. Something you can work on during the week to make sure that Wales don't have an edge in that area.
Well, every test match is you got to get the emotion right, and some weeks more than others. And it's something. What you touched on there is something that the lads have spoke about themselves today, funnily enough. So.
And is there any way to address that?
The good players, the good professional players, our players, they know how to get themselves right for the weekend, and we'll help them do that.
And you mentioned Wales is attacking with. Have you noticed anything different from them under Wayne Phillip? I know it's only 2 matches, but.
Well, you see two of the forwards sprint off to the width straight away, which says a lot of where they're trying to go. it's funny because you would think that you'd need to get your spacing right defensively to manage that width, but therefore they start playing through you. So we've got to make sure that we win the contact area first. It's the same in any other game. I'm sure Wales are talking about the same scenarios, you know. So I thought the passing was really good as well. The quality of the passing was really good. I thought Nick Tompkins came on for his first game and he was whizzing the ball everywhere, you know. So hopefully they don't get that time and space against us at the weekend.
Okay.
Weekend.